we're going to try a couple things that might help again with just like understanding the sensation. Understanding the mechanics of this one is like a little bit tricky. The skill itself is not difficult, but like understanding how to get into it is a little funky. Okay, so I like my left leg split. So when I do my handstand, I step forward onto my left leg. You guys all know which leg you step forward onto. So my dominant leg is going to stay on the floor and my other leg is going to go up behind me. I'm just going to have this leg bent. I'm going to push into this foot, and at the same time, I'm going to send my chest to the wall, send my hips behind me. I'm going to keep this foot on the wall. So I didn't pick it up. I didn't change anything with my legs. All I did was left this leg dangling, pushed my chest to the wall like a down dog, and this foot found the wall. I'm going to lean into the wall and take this back leg off, and you're going to stretch here. Okay. Again, it's just to help you guys understand how to really push the chest to the wall and send those hips back behind you.
And it's better to be a little bit closer on this one or further away?
I don't know. That's a good question. Okay. I think I'm like 2 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 feet away. Putting the foot up. I'm going to push into this foot. I don't want to leave my shoulders forward because it's going to be too heavy. So I'm going to bring my chest to the wall, and then I have to continue to extend through the foot that's on the wall to send my butt backwards. So like right here, this is my 7, right? I'm pushing myself into my 7.
Okay.
Yep, plant that foot on the wall. Good, Andrea. Yep. And the leg's going to stay, the thigh's going to stay touching the ribs. So you want to keep that foot low. So Farnoosh, scooch the toes down on the right foot. Yep, extend the leg. Yes, yes, try to straighten the leg all the way. Yep, you got to keep those toes kind of like gripping onto the wall a little bit. Cool, Caitlin. So see if you can keep the thigh touching the rib. So it's going to be like this diagonal split. So you need to send the butt backwards more, Danny. You keep scooching that top leg up higher. It needs to be lower, and you need to send the hips back into your 7. Cool, George. Next time, see if you can get that front leg lower. Split's going to be diagonal. I think, Mighty, you're too close to the wall. Good, Vanessa. Yep, so Vanessa, you could probably have that front leg lower. Erica, you can probably be front leg lower. You're looking for a diagonal split. So the front thigh is going to stay touching the rib. Danny, we're having trouble. If you don't go to the 7 by letting the hips go behind, you're going to get stuck. So Danny, you're here like this. You have to actually let the back extend. You're staying tucked under like this, and that's why you're stuck. Send the hips behind you. But look at my front leg. You see how my thigh is touching the rib? I'm not picking it up higher than that. Thigh stays down. Lean into the wall. Then you can go into that split. See, I'm at a diagonal split. I'm not up here. When I come up here, then it feels like I'm going to fall over. Front leg stays down. You can do it, Danny. Those splits, you got it. You can still do it. There we go, Farnoosh. This is what I've been looking for. Very nice. Excellent job. Good, George. Yep. Nice. Extending those legs all the way. Nice big stretch. Back leg is straight too. Yes. Great. Send the butt back into the 7. You got to like, try not to bring the foot up so high, Danny. Like bend the top leg, bend your top leg. So bring the foot lower. Yes. And now keep your foot planted there and send your butt backwards. Try moving your hands further away from the wall, just to understand how to get into that 7. Okay. Okay, good, Mighty. Keep trying to bring that front leg down, down, down on the wall. Down, lower, lower, lower. Yep, there you go, Caitlin. This is good. Okay, all right. We're almost where it needs to be, Danny. We're so close. Yes, yes, this is the butt backwards. So bend the front leg. If you can't keep it totally straight because of the hamstring, bend the front leg. Jess, it's good. I need more chest to the wall. Okay, I want that down dog sensation. Okay, so we're gonna do some jumping into sevens now with the wall, and we're gonna try to replicate the same sensation with the chest to the wall. Okay, so one of the biggest mistakes I see, and I kind of already demoed it, jumping up into a straddle or pressing up, is that you guys keep the shoulders almost in one spot and you arch here. That's like one of the most common mistakes, is to like try to throw your legs to get up there rather than jumping and driving the shoulders under. Okay, so what we're going to do here, you can start further away from the wall. Back is going to be super flat, thighs are touching the ribs. You're going to jump both feet at the same time, down dog. So it's all about just like stretch those shoulders. Okay, so you're going to go from the push-up position to a down dog. Push up to a down dog. Yep, chest to the wall. Mike, that was great. Throw your chest to the wall. Chest to the wall. Go, 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 go. Good. Farnoosh, I need you to stretch those shoulders more. Stretch. Chest to the wall. Stretch, stretch, stretch. This is what I've been trying to get you to do for your 7 and for your tuck. This sensation right here. Great job. So now, once you start to get the hang of it, you guys, you want to try to keep those legs straight. You got to be more aggressive with that jump there, Erica. No, like using your molding to get up there. Cool, Danny. And you guys can have your legs a little bit apart if you need to. Chest to the wall. Stretch. Good, George. Great. Cool. So Farnoosh, try to keep those legs straight now when you jump into it. So Vanessa, you can probably be a little bit closer to the wall. So you're going to start to feel the sensation of having the hips behind you. Just try to do as much of a down dog as you can. Jump straight into the down dog. Chest to the wall. Yeah, straighten those legs, chest to the wall. Yes, this is what we've been looking for. Great job. Good, Judith. See if you can keep your legs lower. Get those legs low, 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 low. Chest to the wall more. Don't let your head stick out so much. Try to change your gaze a little bit so it's more between the backs of your hands, Judith, because you tend to stick your head out. Who can do it with their legs all the way straight? Caitlin, I feel like you can do it with your legs all the way straight from the beginning. You don't need to bend the legs. This is better, Mighty. Nice job. Andrew, you don't need to bend your legs. You can do it. Promise. Chest more towards the wall, Judith. So you guys want to try to think about keeping the thighs touching the ribs the whole time. Okay. We're in that chair pose again. I'm here. Okay. Watch how my thighs stay touching my ribs the whole time. Yes, I'm not picking it up and it's really heavy here and then correcting the position. I'm jumping, pushing my chest to the wall. The jump is what's going to get my hips up. The push, the down dog is what's going to get my shoulders under. So think less trying to get up and more trying to get your chest to the wall. And like this is literally your press hand. Yeah, Farnoosh. Good. Hips back more, stretch the shoulders open. Open shoulders, open shoulders. Oh no. But this is literally once we understand how to get this jump with the leg straight, this is going to be your press. And you're basically just going to slowly take the jump away. You're just going to do less and less of a jump. Those legs got to stay lower, Judith. So yeah, Judith, you just have like you train probably contortion handstands a lot. And so that shoulder position is just so familiar in your body that the tuck and like all of those straight open shoulder positions just feel so foreign and probably a little bit unstable for you right now. But I feel like you're already starting to like figure out how to make that other position, which is good. All right. Lisa, try separating your legs a little bit. Yeah. And it could be too, you guys, if you're having like a really tough time, scooch further away from the wall first. Yeah, scooch further away from the wall. Good, Andrea. That's what we're looking for. Mm-hmm. Go, Caitlin, go. You got it. Yep, more chest to the wall. Got to get those hips up higher. Vanessa, you can keep your legs straight. Yep. Straighter. You can do it. Cool. Let's do 2 more and then we'll switch to something else.
Is that what a press feels like? Minus the cardiovascular jumping aspect? Like that coordination and stuff that has to happen.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally what it is. It's hips behind, shoulders open. You got to go more with the hips backwards, Farnoosh. You're working so hard. You're hanging out in like the heaviest spot. You got to get those hips back. As soon as you have the hips behind, you're going to find that like magical floating wonderness. Yeah, I know. Let's try one other thing, because I think this will help you guys again with just like getting more comfortable with the hips behind. So we're going to work on cartwheeling out with the hips behind you, so that you guys can just get more comfortable with that sensation. So we're going to just go close to the wall. So it's not like you have to go in this crazy hypermobile 7 shape. It's that you're going to send the hips back behind you and you're going to let it fall from here. Let's cartwheel out. So I don't need you to be like crazy open shoulder 7. It's more just feel the weight of the hips hanging behind you and then go ahead and cartwheel and kind of like prove to yourself that you're not going to die from that position. Yep, you don't need to be crazy close to the wall. Yep. Caitlin, let it go more. Good, Erica, let it fall from here. Yep, Farnoosh, this is the issue right now. It's not a shoulder mobility thing. It's literally getting used to that sensation right here. Leaning into that scary sensation of having the hips backwards. Let it fall. So if you're landing with your feet directly to the side of you, or even like kind of hitting the wall as you come down, you're not falling away from the wall. You want to have those hips drifting away, and you should be feeling yourself falling way, way, way far away. Your feet should land like 2 feet away from your hands. Good, Vanessa, and letting it fall backwards here. Letting it fall. Chest towards the wall, Lisa. Yep, good, Andrea. Yep. And embrace that sensation right here. Yeah, good. Yep, this is better, Farnoosh. So much better position. Yep, and it should probably feel pretty lightweight right here. Let it fall. She's like, ooh, but no, I don't want to. Now it feels so good. I don't want to let it fall. Hold on, you're on mute. I can't hear you.
I was just saying I was going to that tuck and I was finding it, but I know that wasn't the exercise. But yeah, right. I had a hard time getting those hips out there, so gonna think about it more.
Yeah, no, that was great, and I totally saw you were like, ooh, hold on.
Yeah, right. That you went so light. I know.
Yeah. Awesome. Yep. Cool. There we go. Good, Danny. Yeah. Just keeping those hips hanging back behind you. All right. Cool. Okay. We're going to work on some straddle side bending, puppy press kind of drills. So first what I want to do is warm up your side bending some. So we're just going to sit in a straddle and stretch a little bit. Arms overhead. You're going to fold as far as you can to the side and then engage your oblique and your belly breath, stay nice and strong to come back up. And then go to the other side. You're trying not to let this opposite hip come off the floor. Keep your hip down as you come up. Okay? Going back and forth and back and forth. Trying to almost like turn your chest a little bit up towards the ceiling. And I do want both arms overhead. I want it to be heavy because it's like a strength skill. Trying to turn those obliques on. No, George, don't leave us. It was great working with you. Take care. All right, Mighty, you're the only man in here. You got to hold down the fort. All right. Oh, wait, no, Jared is still here. Good. All right. This is looking great. Okay, so we are going to do chair to the wall. So you need your chair. This is actually going to help you with that tuck and that straddle as well. So I'm going to show you from the side and from the front. You're going to take your chair, put it up against the wall. So your hand placement is going to vary from person to person. I know some people put their hands in between the legs of the chair. I like to straddle the legs of the chair so the chair is going in between my thumb and my pointer finger. But what you want is for your arms to be straight up and down. If your hands are further away, then your arms are going to be at an angle and that's not going to work. Okay, so I turn my hands out slightly. If you want to put them in between, you can, but you want to see, you see how my shoulder is stacked over the back of my hand. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my chin to my chest. If you're arching in your head, then yes, the chair is going to dig into your neck. You don't want that. You want the chair to be here. Okay, so you're going to kind of bring your chin to your chest. So the chair is on the shoulder. You're going to kick up to your handstand. It's going to be super awkward to kick up. So you're going to kind of do like an ugly split thing to find the wall. All right, here we are. You want to lean onto your chair and go into your tuck. Okay, so you're going to like hang and just like chill here for a second and get used to the sensation of having those hips all the way back and really laying on the chair. Believe it or not, this is what you should feel like in your tuck, in your straddle, in your seven. Okay, if you arch, the chair is going to push you off. Okay, so go ahead and try that. See if you can just try to relax onto the chair. It's a weird sensation for the first few. Sometimes it might feel like the bottom legs of the chair are going to slide. So you might need to put like a yoga block or something behind them. Erica,
you use a wheel as opposed to a chair.
No, because for the wheel, you're going to be using your head and that's going to teach you bad things. The chair that you have will actually work great. It's just going to feel kind of freaky for a second. Erica, you need to be closer to your bench. You can't pull the bench out because then it will slide away from the wall. So leave it how it. Okay, I'm intrigued by your idea. I'm just worried the bench is going to like kind of tip on you. Yeah. I think it should be okay if it's all the way up against the wall. I think it should be all right. Yeah, it's going to tip a little bit, but that's okay. So put your hands like a little bit underneath of the bench. Come closer to the bench. Come closer. Yes. Okay. Yeah, and it's going to move a little bit, but it's fine. It's not going anywhere. Okay, so do your weird splitty kick up. It's going to feel pretty uncomfortable and awkward at first. Yep. And then you're going to go into that tuck. Yeah. Bring the knees all the way down. Knees all the way down. You're going to kind of like lay on the bench, kind of lay on the chair. Good, Caitlin. This is exactly right. Yep. Yep. Great. So Farnoosh, let your hips sink back more on the chair. Same for you, Andrea. Let them sink back more. Vanessa, bring those knees down. Yes, exactly. You see how your back is just relaxing into it. Yep. That's what we're looking for. Lay down. Take a nap on your chair. This is the meditation part of our practice today. It's difficult to try to like convince yourself to relax into it. It's a super strange sensation. Yep. So, yep. Good, Judith. Yes, 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 yes. There. This is what I've been trying to get you to do this whole time. Amazing. Look at that beautiful tuck.
That is beautiful.
Yes.
I like it.
Gorgeous. Yeah. See, and 7 and everything. I love it.
So pretty.
Great. All right. So the reason we're doing this is because now we're going to work on our side bending. Keep sending those hips back. Good, Farnoosh. Even more, even more. Keep laying down. Lay down, lay down. Yes, yes. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Knees come down. Relax. You're good, you're good. You're not falling. You're good. I know. It feels like you're just going to flip over backwards. I know, but it looks great. Okay. This is awesome. So what we're going to do from here. Good, Danny. Yep. This is what we've been looking for. Okay.
I have a quick question about this drill. I find I'm not even touching the chair. My butt is touching the wall before I hit the chair. Should I get a higher chair?
It's because your bench is too narrow.
Okay. So I'll find a deeper chair.
Right. Because you're sending the hips back, which is great. What'd you say?
I put 2 yoga blocks so I can move a little bit the chair away from the wall, so I don't.
Yeah, so I mean, I think we tried something similar with Erica, but unfortunately, then her bench like tips backwards. So yeah, I mean,
okay. I got other furniture. I'll try this out.
I love the couch. The couch is a great one for it because you can put your hands under the couch, so it's more comfortable. And then if you do happen to fall over, you land on a big soft squishy thing. So, that is my prop of choice. But anyway,
okay.
We're now the whole reason we're gonna do I'm gonna show you from the side. So we're gonna work on straddle side bends, okay? So that you can learn how to puppy press, you can eventually learn how to do flags, you can learn like those cool side wave leg waves. But you have to be comfortable letting the hips hang out behind you in that straddle. Okay, so you're gonna go here, you're gonna go into your tuck. You're going to lay down, you're going to open up into your straddle. And then from here, we're going to work on side bending. Okay. So the chair is going to just support your arms and give you an opportunity to like not have to worry about the balance, not have to worry about the shoulders, but allow you to send those hips backwards and try to start to understand how to make that side bend. What I'd like for you guys to do, you can try with the camera to the side and look at yourself and see if your hips are staying back, but you can also do it from the front. So you can see how deep you're going into the side bends, because you'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm going so low, and your legs are like here, right? So you really want to kind of lay down to get into that side bend while keeping the hips behind you. Notice that my shoulders are staying centered. I'm not like shifting them anywhere. Okay, that's what we're going to try.
And you're like sticking your lat out to the opposite side that your leg is dropping, like opening that.
In order to get like deeper and deeper, eventually you have to kind of like move your body out of the way, but you'll start to feel that as you like lay down more and more and more. For right now, I don't want to give them too many things to think about.
I don't want to think about too many things either.
Cool, this works, Erica, nice. Yep, and just trying to get comfortable laying on the chair, which is freaky enough as it is. Yep, so you're still arching. So when you arch, it throws you off the chair. So like this drill literally won't work until you open from the shoulders and relax onto the chair.
So are we supposed to go to the side far enough for our toes to touch?
Ideally, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Cool. Good, Farnoosh. Raise your legs up a little bit. So squeeze your butt to pick your legs up. A little bit more, a little bit more. So like your, yeah, like your glute med. To pull the legs wider. The hips look great to the back. And then, yeah, yep. And then the side bending. Cool. Yeah, cool, Judith. This looks great. It was a little rushed, but it was exactly what you needed to do. Relax. You got to lay on the chair, Erica. So try not to dig your head into the chair. You want the chair to be on the arms. You don't want to support it with your head. Arms are all the way straight, Vanessa. Good. Drop your legs down a little bit. Jess, you probably need to be a little bit closer into the chair because it's probably like killing your wrists right now. A little bit closer in.
Quick question for you, Shelly.
Yeah.
Do you think I need a lower chair? I have a chair that's lower because the chair, the back of the chair comes to the middle of my neck.
You have to open the shoulders more so that your head isn't touching the chair.
Oh, my head is not touching the chair, my shoulders. Okay, doing it all.
Yep.
Thank you.
Mighty, move your hands wider. Put the leg of the chair in between your thumb and your finger, and then start with your chin tucked so that you're not hitting your forehead on the chair. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And then kind of an aggressive kick up to the wall. Yep. Yep. Good. Try to get all the way to the wall. Good. And then bend your legs, sink the hips back, almost like how we did on that very first exercise. And then bring one knee into your chest. Try to lay back, lay back. Good, Andrea. This is it. Yup. Yup. Toes pointed, please. Good. Good. Yep. There you go, Danny. See, now it's all clicking. Keep sinking the hips back more, Farnoosh. Let them go back behind you. Yes. Yep. Great. Squeeze your butt to pull those legs a little bit wider. They tend to go a little too low. Yep. And then side bending. Cool, Caitlin. Nice. Okay. So I feel like you guys are starting to figure this one out. We will, you guys can work on this one by yourselves. We're going to now try to cartwheel up into our handstand. So we're going to try from both directions. We'll start with the wall on your right hand side. You're going to be on your knees on the chair. You're going to turn your hands to face away from the wall. Okay. This back leg. Hold on. I know you guys are going to have a problem with this, so we're going to cover this first. Okay. You're going to be 2 feet away from the wall. You're going to stand on your left foot. Right leg is going to come up towards the wall. You're going to put your foot on the wall and you're going to sweep it up and around. I want to see you make this movement. If your splits aren't good enough, move further away from the wall, but I want to see you make a circle with your leg on the wall. You have to learn how to transition from a front split to a middle split. Yep, Andrew, move your bottom foot further away from the wall. Cool, Caitlin. Yep. Yep, good, Judith. Exactly. Cool. All right. Just wanted to make sure you guys understood that straddle. Great. Okay. So back to what I originally want you to do. Chair. It's up against the wall. On my knees. Hands are gonna be pointed away from the wall. I want to try to, so right now my chest is kind of pointed towards the floor. I want to try to turn my chest to face the wall. So I'm gonna bring my legs or my hips up. I'm gonna put this foot on the wall, turn my chest to face the wall, and then I'm gonna do that same like circle that you guys did. So I'm dropping into my straddle. My hips have to go behind me so that I can cartwheel up. Okay, and you're gonna continue your cartwheel out. Okay, so for some of you that were working on cartwheeling out to the left, this is gonna be like, whoa, I'm cartwheeling out to the right. You guys can do this because we're gonna do both sides. Okay, I'm gonna show you one more time. I'm gonna show you once from this direction. I don't know if this is helpful or not. Let's see. Okay. So I'm here. Hands are pointing away from the wall. My butt is going to come up. The leg that's closest to the wall is the leg that's going to touch. Notice how my hips come behind me. Chest points towards the wall to go into this straddle. You don't want to be here. You want to have the hips behind. If you have the hips behind the shoulders, this will be super light. Yep, chest towards the wall, going to the woohoo, exciting. Take your time, take your time, take your time, take your time. Slow it down. Okay, so feet are, Farnoosh, put your foot up on the seat of the chair. Put your left foot on the seat of the chair. Yes, yes. Lift the right leg up. And then going into that straddle. So keep circling the leg up, send the butt behind you. Yep, drop into that straddle. Keep dropping that right leg, hips behind, hips behind. So you have to go into that straddle position. Yes, send your butt backwards. Drop your legs down into the straddle. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Cool. Okay, going into that straddle, Vanessa, chest pointed towards the wall. Send the hips back, drop that right leg. Yeah. Yep, and then you can just easily press right on up. Cool. Great. Yep. Awesome. So you guys don't have to use the wall here. If you're feeling confident in like your balance, you don't have to use the wall. Erica, the reason why it's heavy is because you're letting your hips go towards the wall and the shoulders come forward. Chest needs to go towards the wall. Danny, what is, where, how? I don't even, your legs went all over the place. I don't understand. Okay. And okay.
All right, see, not season the wall.
Okay, let me show you what it, cool, your cartwheel. All right, cool. So what I want to show you guys away from the wall. So you're still going to use the chair. I'll show you from this way. Okay. And I'm going to have my chair. Okay. So I'm just going to be facing this way. I'm going to turn my hands to the side, place them down. Okay. I'm going to get my butt up. Now you see how my chest is like pointing towards the floor. I have to twist. This leg is going to come up. And this is kind of where you guys get stuck. You have to drop it into that straddle. That's when you send the hips behind and then it floats right on off the chair. Okay. One more time from this direction. And you guys can try cartwheeling up from the other direction as well. Hands to the side. Booty is up, lift this leg, and then you gotta pivot. And then you want to use this top leg to drop it to the side, and that's gonna help to bring you over. Okay.
Will this work with like the arm of a couch or something, like just kind of hanging up?
Anything, any kind of thing you can elevate yourself onto. There you go, Farnoosh. Hips back more, that's all you need. Hips back. Yeah. You just hang out in that comfort zone of that like slightly planched position. Once we start to uncover that, handstands are going to be killer. Drop that top leg, hips come back. Good, Vanessa. Yep, see, no problem. I love it. Cool, Danny, see if you can try to keep that straddle. So keep those legs down. Good, Andrea. Yeah. Girl, you got some crazy wipeouts. Yep, and hips come back behind. Really pull the shoulders under. Like you're trying to go to that 7 shape, even here. Yeah, and Farnoosh, the reason you're falling that way is because the shoulders are drifting forward and then you can't save it. Yep, cool, Andrea, good. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, you need to start, honestly, you need to start like forcing yourself to land on your feet. You're kind of just like, I surrender, and just like, you know, flailing about. It's like you're gonna hurt yourself that way. Try to force yourself to land on your feet. Okay. Last one here, you guys. Looking good. Yep, hips come back, hips come back. Not bad, Caitlin. So for almost, geez Louise, Danny. For almost all of you, it's all the same issue. It's that getting comfortable with the hips behind sensation. Yeah, that's keeping you from being able to, you know, puppy press or regular press or jump to whatever. Cool, Vanessa. Yep. No problemo. So yeah, Vanessa, you need to start working on something lower. Okay, well done. All right. Well, when I found my coach, everything changed for me. And today I often find myself asking, where would I be now if I had invested in my training 15 years ago? And how much time and energy and frustration would I have saved myself from? And, you know, what amazing things could I have accomplished? So now I'd like for you guys to consider the same thing. What is it costing you not to invest in yourself and in your training? So take today's workshop, all the wins and the breakthroughs that you just experienced in the past hour and a half. Can you even imagine what you could achieve a week from now if you were to have this level of coaching? What amazing things could you be doing a month from now or 3 months from now? Where could you be a year from now? What if you were to continue on this journey? What might you accomplish? So what if I told you your dreams don't have to be this far off fantasy, but with the consistent coaching, we can really help you to make these dreams a reality? So my husband, Ryan, he's going to be adding the link to our calendar in the chat where you can schedule your call to apply for our online coaching program. Please note that space is limited. Myself and Ryan are committed to your success, and it's vital that we know the needs and the interests of each and every one of our students so that we can provide as much support as possible. Plus, in order to keep our class sizes small, we accept only around 100 students in our program per year. I would love if you could share your feedback with us, either if you want to like text me or hit me up on Instagram. And we always really love if you share your wins or anything on Instagram and tag ShellyFLEX. Be like, woohoo, I had such a fun time in the workshop. I would really appreciate it. That'd be great.